Okay, everybody, so I just got done making um, my my video about my rapture dream. So, and while I was making that video, I realized how I should reword my video, my next video about how to clean your house. Finally. So, God says to clean your house spiritually so that you can be ready and prepared. Alright? So, I'm going to tell you how I did that. And believe me, it is the greatest feeling in the whole world to know what you are free of. That of your things that you have clung on to, held on to, just, and that had those things that haven't helped you in a good way. Not me. The one I'm going to talk about is is lust. The video, I deleted a video a couple weeks ago, and I was about how to. It was called how to recognize your demons and how to get rid of them. Recognizing your demons and getting rid of them. So, but I realized I had worded that different. I had worded that wrong, and they're not demons. They're just problems that we have inside of us, our past, that still haunts us and still affects us today. And so God says to clean your house. You need to clean it. My biggest problem was lust. And it really was. I hate to admit that. I really do. But my biggest problem was lust. And you can lust over people, things, and you can also lust over yourself. All of it. And so this was a really big issue for me. Me and my husband, my family, we ended up moving about I think it was like in May or June of 2016. We moved from Arizona, and we moved somewhere way different and secluded, very secluded, like to a point where I wasn't sure if I could ever live there. But it turned out to be a very big blessing. Temptation was away from me. God knew what I needed. And He put me in a place that He's like, okay, I'm going to put you away from people so that I can work on you. You need to clean your house. And it's the only way. This is where we're going to start. So, and I actually come to really love it here. I feel great here. But anyway, so I'm gonna get started on how I started cleaning my house. Besides the fact that I've been away from people, so for the most part. So my past has really been messing with me a lot. As I'm here, I have time to think. I'm thinking about everything, all these bad things I've done in my life, and I think about so anyways, I'm praying to God constantly, and I'm asking Him to please. My biggest problem is lust. I want this issue, what I kept calling a demon. I want this out of me. It was a problem, it was an issue I had, a very strong one. So I wanted it gone. I wanted to make sure that this thing is dead and gone. I don't want it in me anymore. I don't want it to be a part of my life. I want to be clean. I was at a point where I didn't want to be me. Didn't. I hated being me. I had bad thoughts. I was not a good person. I really wasn't. So I thought about, well, what feeds that? What for you feeds this lust? And what plays a part in it? A big part in it. And I was like, okay, well, my makeup, for me, I'm not talking about anyone else out there, but for me, my makeup played a very big part in my role and what I did every day. I'd get dressed up, I painted my face, I dressed provocatively, and I went out to the world to show what I did. So I'm not saying that I was beautiful, but to be honest, I thought I was. That's why I painted my face. I wanted the world to think I was beautiful, and I wanted them to lust after me, and I also lusted after myself in the mirror. Sorry to be so honest, but I have to be to make this video. But so I put my makeup away and I stopped wearing my makeup for a while. And anyway, so I'm praying, I'm asking God, please help me with this for a long time. Anyways, I put it away, and one day I started wearing it. Me and my family was going out for Christmas and everything to go see family. I decided to get dressed up. I wanted to look nice. And when we got home that night, I ended up having this really big, huge sty, this big pimple in my eye. And it lasted for like 2 days, and it kept getting bigger and bigger. And anyways, I thought by putting my makeup away, not throwing it away, just putting it away, I can kind of hide it from God. I knew I couldn't really, but in the back of my head, I thought maybe I could. So, anyways, I sit down and I'm trying to look up home remedies to get rid of this sty. And I came across this one thing that said 10 home remedies to get rid of a sty. So I click on it and I start reading it. And the first one said, get rid of your makeup. I'm just like, okay. I overlooked that one. I start reading all the rest of them. None of them are helping. And I get to number 10. Number 10 said, get rid of your makeup. So I'm like, I turn my phone off and I'm sitting there and thinking about it. And I'm just like, okay. So, obviously, God is trying to tell me to get rid of my makeup. I got this sty because of my makeup. And I've been asking God for help, and I'm not doing my part in helping myself. So, finally, I just got up. I went in there, told God, I said, okay, I'm going to put this in your hands, and I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to get rid of my makeup. I went to a trash can, dumped my makeup out, tied it up, took it out to the trash can. The trash man came the next day, took my makeup. So it was gone. And my sty ended up going away. And then I went into the bedroom and I went through all my clothes. And I got rid of what I wore to dress provocatively. And I got rid of them. Gave them away, threw them away, whatever. Got rid of them. And those were the lifelines. Those were my lifelines to that dirty part of me. That was me cleaning my house. I'm in there, I'm scrubbing, I'm getting rid of you. I'm not gonna go back to you. I haven't worn makeup in over 2 months. And I am free of that. I catch myself sometimes walking past the makeup aisle thinking, man, maybe mascara wouldn't be too bad to wear. Oh, but what would that do? That would give my... that's my... Why go back to that? Just a little bit of mascara, that's going to lead to some eyeliner and some eyeshadow, and that's going to lead to the entire face. That's going to lead to messing up again. I'm going to dirty my house again. For me, makeup was my issue. That was a hard thing to let go. I didn't want people to see what I felt was ugly underneath, what God had made. I was basically, for me, sorry if I insult anybody out there. I'm not trying to. But just me personally. It's like telling God, I'm not happy with what you made. So I'm going to make myself up. And makeup is exactly what it says it is. It's makeup. It's made up. It's fake. It's not really you. And the entire time I've been with my husband. Been with my husband since 2009. And he had never really ever seen me too much without makeup ever. He's always telling me, I would love for you to just stop wearing makeup. Please stop wearing makeup. I'd like to see your face. And I was too scared. I wasn't confident enough to get rid of that, to do that. And now, me and my husband are closer than we ever been. God also gave me that as a gift. He gave me this closeness I've been craving between me and my husband forever. Me and my husband, we don't fight no more. We love each other more than we have ever loved each other. And I'm not saying it's only because of that, because I give up my makeup, but I believe it played a big part. God's helped me a lot. I'm happier. It gives freedom a whole new meaning. I cut that lifeline off to lust. For people lusting after me, and me lusting after myself, and me wanting people to lust after me. That dirtiness in me, I cleaned it. I cleaned my house. I still have other places I need to get down and scrub. Yes, I do definitely. Believe me, I'm not nothing great, or I'm not pure. But I'm headed that way. I want to go that way. I'm going to keep my eyes on that way. Because as long as I keep my eyes focused on that, my thoughts on that, hopefully God will one day see me as that. That's what I want. I want my Father, my Dad in heaven, my Father in heaven to say, you cleaned your house, you're clean. You can come home. And that's what I look forward to. And that's what I'm shooting for. And if I'm clean, then I will be clean in the eyes of people, and maybe that way they can also feed off of that. And like God says, it's not what goes in your body that defiles you, it's what comes out. So maybe that will help me to talk and speak better. Me cleaning myself. And it will draw people in a good way. I don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to end it now. I love all of you. Hopefully I've helped somebody out there. I pray to God, please Lord Jesus, I hope this message hits somebody. Be blessed.